There are entrepreneurs from all over India, but then there is a dearth of entrepreneurs who are from the soil of Karnataka, which I see. I might be wrong, but to see the bigger picture, I always wanted Kannadigas to be there out there, and I'm very happy the way you're performing. But now I have another question, right? Traditionally, what has been the scene? All these buyers have been dealing with cash. And now fintech and edtech is because online transactions have become so rampant. But still, there is a majority of section that will deal with cash.
Correct.
Are you going out of your way to try to get them on the online platform? Because then you will have a lot of perks with filing your taxes, with GSTs, with rebates and all that.
Right.
So it's good also trying to touch that market because it is a big market, in fact.
Right. So the way it works, Akshay, is as I said, see, for example, FMCG industry. FMCG industry, as you rightly said, even today works on cash to some extent. A good chunk of the transaction is cash.
Cash.
Then we started analyzing why is this. Now I tell you a story of a retailer. Let's say I am a retailer. I open my shop. I run my business, a simple kirana shop. Now I buy products from 10 different distributors. Correct? There's a HUL distributor, there's a PNG distributor. All big brands supply to me, to the distributors. But I sell this to the end users.
Okay.
Now when I do this, when I'm buying goods from 10 distributors, all these 10 distributors, even today, they give me the invoice paper-based.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So if you visit any retail store in India today and just check with them, you will have a bunch of invoices sitting on the table.
Okay.
Right? And he gets confused which invoice when he has to make the payment.
Got
Correct? There's no schedule, it's not organized.
Right.
Right? Now how does the payment happen? The distributor's sales executive comes, he says, sir, today is your payment day, please make this payment today. And he suddenly searches for the invoice, he gives it to him, and then he says, Acha, I have to make 25,000 rupees today. Right? Now imagine 10 distributors following up the retailer for payments, different dates, different ticket size. That creates a lot of confusion.
Correct.
What we did is we thought, let's solve this problem. Right? When I work with a distributor and when I streamline the tech, right, I get all his invoices on my platform. And I tell the retailer, you just download the QUID app. All your invoices are in one place, digital copy. You make the payment there, it gets recorded. You can download the statement of accounts for your GST, tax, audit purpose. Right? Everything is in one place.
Okay.
Plus, when you make payment using QUID app, you have reward points. All these days nobody gave you the reward points because there was no track. Everything was cash and paper based. Third option is when you build a ledger with us, chances of you getting higher credit limits are very high. So a single app, QUID app, can solve all these problems.
Okay.
That is why you see a lot of retailers are migrating and downloading our app because for them they do not actually like this paper-based invoice.
Okay.
Now that is the basic core philosophy on which we have built a lending product.
Okay. So the startup culture is very rampant. Everyone wants to start something. They don't want to work under someone. That is the general perception, including me, to be very honest. But then getting funding for a product is very difficult. So how did you manage that? Did you bootstrap or did you get people to fund your company? How were
Initially it was bootstrapped.
Okay.
But what I have learned from my experiences, you build a good product. You build a product which can solve people's problem, customers' problem, pick up a very core problem, right? The problem which the customer wants to get rid of.
Okay.
You pick up that problem and you build a very good simple solution. A tech-based solution. If you're a startup, you'll have to build a tech-based solution because tech can scale. Otherwise, you won't be able to scale the solution.
Correct.
Now the magic happens. Right? Investment, I do not think today is a bigger challenge because Indian startup ecosystem has opened up. There are investors who want to invest. We want to take risk and invest. The entire investment community, right, from the angel investors to venture capital firms, they are ready to take risk and invest.
Okay.
They have supported this startup journey in India like anything. A fantastic support. But does that mean everybody will get funded? No. You will have to build a product which addresses a pain point and which is scalable. So if you crack this, right, and I'm sure there are a lot of such pain points which needs to be addressed. And if we pick up one of those problem statements and try to solve it, then funding comes automatically, is what I believe.
Right. So you've been a big part of Acharya for a quite large amount of time. And a lot of our students also would want to start something. Let's say fintech, because that is what we can relate and talk about. How can a student zero down on a problem and build a product around it? Because my elementary issue is wherever I try to find a problem, there is someone already solving it.
Right.
How do I find an issue and try to build a product on it? Because if I'm not able to find the source of a problem, I will not be able to build it, right? So how do I do that?
See, I look at it differently. If you see a problem, and if you also see others have already done it,
Okay.
right? It's a validation that the problem is stronger and you have to chase it to solve it.
Okay.
Right? Today, for me, if somebody comes to me and says there is no competition, that's a red flag for me. It means somebody has tried it and did not succeed,
Right.
and that's why nobody has solved it.
Fair enough.
Right?
Right.
So competition is a validation that something can be done, something can be built. That's your, that's how you think. If there's no competition, then there's it's a red flag. It's risky, right? That means somebody tried something, a lot of people tried and nothing worked there. But I wouldn't go into that space.
Okay.
I would personally see whether there are at least 2-3 players who are trying to solve that problem. Point one. Point two, if yes, how big they have grown. If they have grown very big, it means the market size is very big for your solution. And you will also grow if you execute things carefully.
Okay.
You look at competition and from the point of view of validation for the problem. Not as they say startups in India, for example, not all startups need to be need to have a extremely innovative product every time. It's simply not possible, right? Your point is very good because let's say OpenAI, you cannot invent OpenAI every month in every country, right? It's not possible. It took 8-10 years of research and then they have come here. You need not always build something like that. It depends, right? It depends on who you are, what is your background. But personally, I would take up a popular problem, right?
Okay.
And see if there are competitors. 2-3 competitors, and I will love it if they are doing really well. And then I would get into it.